This is Bmtv News at 18 hours. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and you can stream on our website, www.bmtvzambia.com. The top stories. UPPZ leader pays presidential nomination fee, declares readiness. Government lifts night driving ban to boost 24-hour economy. Women urged to take up leadership as Zambia launches political participation conference. Haiti passed legislation to extend protections for immigrants. Sagicorps International launches free basketball skills. To present the news in detail, my name is Ruth Msakavanto. Leader of the United Prosperous and Peace Zambia, UPPZ, Charles Chanda, has paid 100,000 kwacha as his presidential nomination fee, confirming his participation in the upcoming elections. Mr. Chanda says he is fully prepared to develop the country and ensure that no part of Zambia is left behind, especially rural areas where key resources such as mines are located. He emphasized that development must reach every constituency, adding that leadership should be inclusive and focused on national growth. Mr. Chanda also stated that 100,000 kwacha nomination fee is not too high for a serious presidential candidate, noting that anyone who complains about the amount may not be ready to govern.
See this. I don't know if you can see. You can't read what is here. This is 100,000 presidential nomination fee. Have paid today. So it's here. We have paid 100,000. So already I'm a presidential candidate. So you want an alliance with me. You are talking about an alliance with somebody who has already paid his nomination fee. It means you don't go to countries where you cannot get anything. Now can you imagine? These Chinese are now in rural Zambia. In Kasempa, where I am. I'm from Kasempa. I was there yesterday and this morning I'm here. They are there. In the village. This is where we don't want to go. This is why I want to come up with an initiative back to our roots. A balanced approach to development. And on the other hand, we are talking about this country. Economically, we have a lot of challenges. Zambia is known to be number one when it comes to borrowing. And we are saying that should not be the case. We have enough resources in this country that
Government has revoked the statutory instruments that banned night driving with immediate effect as part of efforts to enhance Zambia's 24-hour economy. Minister of Transport and Logistics, Museva Frank Tayali, says the move is aimed at improving economic productivity, enhancing logistics efficiency, and ensuring the smooth movement of goods and services across the country. Mr. Tayali explained that the restriction, which was initially introduced as a road safety measure, has been overtaken by technological advancements and the government's drive to modernize the transport sector.
Of Transport and Logistics wishes to announce the lifting of the ban that was placed on night driving. This ban mostly affected public service buses and trucks, and the ban takes effect after the issuance of statutory instrument number 27 of 2026 that was signed by the Honorable Minister of Transport and Logistics, Honorable Museva Frank Tayali, yesterday. This is in line with the 24-hour economy that the government of the Republic of Zambia has introduced. And the public may wish to know that transport and logistics play a key role in this 24-hour economy, and therefore sustaining such a ban would not have been in tandem with the new decision that is made by the government of the Republic of Zambia. Nevertheless, this does not mean that motorists should be careless. They should always continue to abide by road safety rules. They should always continue to be mindful of the next motorists as well as pedestrians.
Zambia has today marked a significant step towards gender equality with the launch of the Accelerated Women's Political Participation and Leadership Conference aimed at increasing the involvement of women in politics and decision-making. positions. More details in the following report.
NGOCC, you have a woman as chairperson. If there are pending issues, why not come to the commission?
The conference has brought together key stakeholders to address barriers limiting women's participation in leadership and governance. Non-Governmental Coordinating Council (NGOCC) has called on institutions regulating Zambia's electoral process to ensure a fair and level playing field for women aspiring to enter politics. She emphasized the need for deliberate policies that support and protect female candidates.
Even more concerning is a growing trend we have observed in which women's opportunities for political representation are steadily shrinking due to the hostile environment in both the ruling and the opposition political parties.
Meanwhile, United Nations Development Programme's UNDP resident representative James Wakiaga acknowledged the persistent challenges women faces in politics, including limited resources and society barriers. He reaffirmed the UNDP's commitment to working with partners to help address these issues.
Guest of honor, this commitment is reaffirmed in the UNDP Strategic Plan 2026 to 2029. Which recognizes gender equality as one of the three core accelerators of development transformation. Sustainable development is not possible unless women participate fully and equally.
The United Nations has also commended the Zambian government for its continued efforts to support women who aspire to take up leadership roles, noting growing interest among women to participate in governance.
Women, as we've heard, constitute more than half of Zambia's population and the majority of the registered voters. Yet their representation in elected political leadership remains far below parity. The gap reflects structural barriers that limit women's full participation in public life.
And Mwangala Zalomis, chairperson of the Electoral Commission of Zambia ECZ, highlighted that despite women making up about 95% of campaign supporters, their representation in elective positions remains significantly low.
Because you go around the whole country, you manage these elections for men and women, the process exposes one to those nitty-gritty issues, and you realize where the women are, not just in Osaka, but in the remotest place of this country.
Reporting for BMTV News, this is Sontwa.
The Ministry of Community Development and Social Services has addressed public concerns over the removal of some beneficiaries from the Social Cash Transfer SCT program, assuring citizens that the process is guided by clear and transparent procedures. Principal Public Relations Officer Glenda Nachinga says beneficiary selection and removal are conducted through structured systems that include socioeconomic assessments, community validation, and periodic reviews to ensure support reaches the most vulnerable. The ministry explains that the SCT program targets households headed by the elderly, chronically ill women and children and persons with disabilities. It adds that strict measures such as the use of NRCs help prevent duplication and fraud while maintaining high levels of accuracy.
We have noted public concern from some members of the public regarding the removal of some beneficiaries from the Social Cash Transfer program. I would like to assure members of the public that the Social Cash Transfer operates in a clear, transparent, and well-established environment and procedures that govern the implementation of this exercise, which also ensures that the right beneficiaries, who are the vulnerable, get to be the beneficiaries of this very important program. So we would like to assure members of the public that the inclusion and the removal of beneficiaries from the caseload follows structured processes which include socioeconomic assessments, community validation, as well as periodic reviews. and does not just happen randomly. And so some of the instances where beneficiaries can be removed from the caseload include duplicate registration within a household, changes in household circumstances, failure to meet criteria during reassessment, including death of a qualified household member without an eligible replacement. And so the ministry would like to assure members of the public that we remain committed to ensuring that the implementation of the social cash transfer and all other social protection programs by the ministry is done in a transparent manner, one that ensures that the livelihood of our poor and vulnerable is uplifted.
The Zambia National Public Health Institute, ZNPHI, has officially launched a national survey aimed at strengthening the fight against non-communicable diseases in Zambia. The launch, held at Mulungushi International Conference Center, underscores government's commitment to addressing the growing burden of life-threatening illness such as cancer, diabetes, and hypertension. Details are in the following report.
The Zambia National Public Health Institute, ZNPHI, has acknowledged the urgent need to scale up efforts in combating non-communicable diseases, describing them as a major public health concern affecting many Zambians. The institute says that the survey will play a critical role in generating reliable data that will guide policy formulation and health intervention.
Addressing communicable diseases, but then giving attention to non-communicable diseases. We need to address the two together. The health systems that's able to fight communicable diseases, but also neglected diseases. And then the final bit is that this is not a health issue. It's beyond the needs of health. Addressing NCDs requires a multi-sectoral approach. As Zambia embarks on this journey,
Speaking during the launch, Minister of Health Dr. Katekwa reaffirmed government commitment to delivering quality health care service. He stated that the survey will provide key data necessary for informed decision-making, enabling the country to strengthen its response and improve health outcomes in the fight against non-communicable diseases.
Traffic accidents are the top 5 non-communicable conditions reported in the Ministry of Health Information System for the past 3 years. Through this routine health data system, we have also observed that stroke.
Reporting for Bmtv News, this is Sontwa.
Mr. Tembo.
Ndino Mr. Tembo, unika udabuda pachani. Are you okay? Or maybe unapaka mild or something. So no one in charge, boss. What's wrong?
No. Please take a seat. Take a seat, sir.
But are you okay?
Good. How are you, sir? Yes. How am I? Yeah, I'm fine. I just don't know how to explain this, but
explain.
I'm happy. No, I'm happy to see you, sir. I'm so excited to see you. It's so nice to see you, sir.
Welcome back, and in our international news tonight, a rare bipartisan moment, the House passed legislation Thursday that would extend temporary protections for Haitian immigrants, a long-shot effort fighting back against President Donald Trump's attempts to end the program. The bill pushed forward by House Democrats with a group of Republicans over the subjections of the GOP leadership would require a 3-year extension of temporary protected status of Haitian by the Trump administration. That would allow the hundreds of thousands of qualifying immigrants to remain in the United States without fear of deportation. Africa News has more details.
Haiti on Monday passed legislation that will extend temporary protections for Haitian migrants, a long-shot effort fighting back against President Donald Trump's attempts to end the program. The bill will require a 3-year extension of temporary protected status for Haitians by the Trump administration. If they want to extend the TPS, that will bring a lot of joy to the community. Right now, a lot of people have stopped working. They are staying at home, afraid to go out, just praying. So this will really mean a lot for the community. The effort to help over 350,000 Haitians living lawfully in the United States comes as the administration is working to end the temporary legal status for several groups, exposing them to deportation.
I'm surprised that 3 years was even on the table, but if this were to pass, this would be the longest amount of time that we would have.
Jean-Michel Noel, who immigrated to the United States in 2020, has worked as a truck driver for 4 years. He believes migrants are crucial in the economy of the United States. Things have never really been easy in the U.S., but immigrants have always played a big role in building this country. Now this administration is bringing in a new system saying they are getting rid of terrorists, but everything is politics. We just have to wait and see. Nothing lasts forever. The protections for Haiti, first approved after a devastating 2010 earthquake, have been extended multiple times. The State Department warns Americans not to travel to Haiti due to kidnapping, crime, terrorist activities, and civil unrest.
And in sports news tonight, Sagicorps International, in collaboration with OYDC Zambia, has officially launched a 4-day community outreach program offering free eye screenings and basketball skills training. The initiative aims to improve vision health among both children and adults across Zambia through free eye examinations. I'll read that again. On day 1 alone, hundreds of children turned up for the program, alongside many adults who also came through to have their eyes checked. Participants in the need of visual support were provided with free spectacles, helping to improve their quality of life. In addition to the health services, the program is also providing free basketball skills training for young athletes. The training is designed to help participants learn fundamental techniques, develop their abilities, and nurture their passion for sports. Well, on that note, we end our news, but before we go, a recap of the headlines. UPPZ leader pays presidential nomination fee, declares readiness. Government lifts night driving ban to boost 24-hour economy. Women urged to take up leadership as Zambia launches political participation conference. Haiti passed legislation to extend protections for immigrants. Sagicorps International launches free basketball skills. Well, this has been Ruth Msakabantu. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night.